Welcome to Chill Team, episode 10. Today we carry on the campaign with the Orcs, aka Barrett's boys, facing off with the Raven Guard, aka Flavortown. Don't forget, if you're listening to this on YouTube, it's also available on whatever podcasting app you prefer. Just search for Chill Team and it should come up. While you're there, if you're on the Apple Podcast app and could leave a 5-star rating and review, it'd really help us out. And you can also follow us at Chill Team Pod on Twitter and Instagram, and join our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Chill Team Pod. That's all the self-promotion out of the way. We can now get into the details of the match. After being brushed aside by the Death Guard last week, the Orcs were left in the way of the Raven Guard, who are attempting to make their way to the same target as the Death Guard. Now, the Death Guard aren't known for being the fastest bunch, so should the Raven Guard be able to sweep off the Orc team that stands in their way, you would have to think that they would be odds on to locate and capture the Gene Stealers before the Death Guard managed to get anywhere close. The teams meet on the matched play mission Terror Tactics. For Terror Tactics, it's pretty simple. You set the battlefield up as you normally would, and there is no objectives anywhere in sight. The battle does end at the end of a battle round if there is only one unbroken kill team on the battlefield. Otherwise, it ends at the end of battle round 4, and the player with the greatest advantage will then roll a d6, and on a free up, the game continues. Otherwise, the game is over. You must either break the other kill team and be the only unbroken kill team left on the battlefield, or each player does score 2 victory points for each of their models that have broken through enemy lines, which I will explain in a second, and 1 victory point for each enemy model taken out of action by one of their model's attacks or psychic powers. To break through enemy lines, you simply move your model off of the battlefield edge directly opposite your own deployment zone, and it has to take place in the movement phase. You get 2 victory points for each of those, and you also get 1 victory point for taking an enemy model out of action. Now, this is important because throughout playing this game that you're about to hear, for some reason, we all kind of ignored that, like completely, right until the end of the game. So if you hear us talking as if the only way to win is to break the other team or to run off the edge of the board, you may even hear some players make decisions based off of that. Just wait till the end and it all gets resolved. So I know there may be a point where you can hear us talking and you'll be screaming at your phone, but I promise it all gets resolved. Just listen through, wait till the end, and you will see how that goes. Starting on the short edge of the board to the left are the Orcs. The deployment zone is a small rectangle with the Orc team pushed as far forward in that deployment zone as the space will allow. They have loose piping all around them, but no real cover until you reach the ruined building in the very center of the board. On the short edge of the board to the right, we have the Raven Guard, and they deploy in an identical deployment zone, however, with the benefit of some small ruins and a storage crate in and around their deployment zone. For a more detailed aerial look at the kill zone and the deployment zones, you can check out our Instagram, our Twitter, or our Facebook group. There will be a deployment map on there for this mission. For the scouting phase, the Orcs decided to take forward positions while the Raven Guard opted to eliminate sentries. This will mean that the Orcs will get to move 20% of their models before the first battle round, though the Raven Guard will get to shoot them with 20% of their own models. The teams are as follows. For the Orcs, we have the Hammer, the Gretchen Leader Specialist. We have Fragbad, the Commando Veteran Specialist. World Killer, Son of World Killer. The Orc Boy Gunner Demolitions Specialist. Skull Crusher, the Boss Knob Combat Specialist. And then we have the Burner Boy Fire Team, which is made up of Flame Spitter, Scorcher, Flesh Melter, and Grod. And the Orc Boy Fire Team, which is made up of Stugborg, Face Biter, Brew Guzzler, and Bone Splitter. Thank you, Orcs, once again for making me read all of those names. For the Raven Guard, we have Guy Fieriax, the Intercessor Sergeant Leader Specialist. We have Vabrax Yelk, the Tactical Marine Gunner Heavy Specialist. We have Fade Fadar, the intercessor comms specialist. We have Havar, the intercessor sniper specialist, and a Reaver fire team consisting of Morkel and new recruit John. And with that, let's get into the deployment. So the orcs, how did the orcs deploy?
So we boxed in right in the middle of filled out the whole centre of the deployment zone. I think I'm pretty lucky. Right in front of me, in the middle, is that big building. So that's pretty much completely covered all line of sight from Reese. I had the veteran specialist and combat specialist right at the front of that. Fanning out at the sides was the 4 orc boys, and then burners in like a little triangle formation at the back, and then we got the demolition specialist and the leader slightly to the right hand side, just behind a bit of cover.
Cool. And the Raven Guard?
I've got like half the amount of models, so I pretty much put them in the deployment zone at the back. There's 3 of them: the comm specialist, one of the Reavers, and the heavy specialist with the heavy bolter. They're behind the ruin, just at the edge. And then I've got my leader, another Reaver, and my sniper specialist. They're behind a wooden crate. Well, metal crate.
It's wooden.
It's made of wood.
To our eyes, but to their eyes, it's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the toughest
To their
steel.
ears, it's metal. It's a metal crate. They're over there. They're kind of towards the centre of the board, near my deployment edge.
Nice. And with the scouting phase, orcs got to move forward a little bit. So what happened there?
Yeah, so I moved 3 of my guys forward. I moved Fragbad and Skull Crusher and a new recruit, Brew Guzzler.
Oh, okay.
Brew Guzzler.
Brew Guzzler. He is a he's an
How do
orc
the names
boy of
get
chopper.
better? How do the names get better?
Hey, there's a lot of orc names on that list. It didn't looked at, so you'll hear some more coming up on this. Fragbad, he's the veteran, and then Skull Crusher was the combat specialist. It's the orc boy. So they moved forward, just straight forward, lining up against the big ruins in the middle, completely out of line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lucky for the Raven Guard, you selected to eliminate sentries, which means you could shoot the guys that move forward. So how did that go?
Well, unlucky for the Raven Guard because he moved straight into the ruins in the middle, so I couldn't see him.
Completely out of line of sight.
Wasted.
Yeah, and
Should have planted traps.
Should have planted traps. Would have done him in.
Yeah,
He hates
done
it when
him
you do
right
that.
in.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I didn't want to plant traps over there this time because I've got to run through that later.
That's a good.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah,
That's a good thought process.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Okay, so that happened. Now we're going to do the initiative.
Yeah.
So 6.
I got a 9.
Nice.
That's a 9 for the Raven Guard, a 6 for the Orcs. We're going to cut away, we'll do the movement, and then we'll come back and talk about it in a second. Who had the initiative?
I did.
The Raven Guard. So let's start with you. How did the movement go for the Raven Guard?
So his whole force was kind of spread out a little bit. So I wanted to move up, just cover as much ground as possible. So I've moved everyone forward or over to the side. So I've got my leaders moved from behind the crate over to the right-hand side with the ruin on the other side of the ruin, as is the sniper specialist. The Reaver has moved forward. My comm specialist has moved forward up towards the edge of the ruin, and there's a pipe. They're behind that. And then on the left-hand side, my heavy specialist has moved up, and the other Reaver has also moved up behind him.
Nice. Orcs.
Orcs. First of all, I paid my 2 command points to use the Warg tactic. So that adds 1 inch to their standard movement and also +1 to their advance and charge rolls. That's for the entire phase. You can use that while the leader is on the board and not shaken. Obviously, it's not to start the turn. I got some pretty big movements. The first one I rolled, for instance, Fragbad, veteran, he moved a whole 13 inches.
That's crazy.
He is right up in the Raven Guard's grill. He's tucked behind some cover, so he might do all right for some fire. But Yeah, so sort of follow behind him. You've got the boss knob and one of the orc boys. And then fanning back, you've got another orc boy, a burner, another orc boy, a burner. Leader's still tucked behind the ruin in the middle. And then the other side, the burners of pan, 2 burners of pan round and a couple of orc boys, plus my demolition specialist. So they've kind of split off in 2, but all pushed forward. They're kind of hugging the ruins, but forward.
You've also got something that you didn't do on the last one, I think, is you split your burners up.
Yeah, so we've got 2 either side and they're not next to each other.
Yeah, so they're basically equally placed across the entire width of the balls.
Yeah.
So there's nowhere that the Raven Guard can go
I can't
without
run past
flame.
without at least running into one burner.
Gonna get
Yeah.
singed.
So was that your whole movement that we've said?
Yeah, so just
We're
all
done.
advanced.
Straight into the shooting then.
Yeah.
Cool.
No psychers here.
Nope.
And no readied models
No
are
psychic.
across the board.
And no ready models either.
No one's ready for once.
Everyone has moved. So we're going to start off with one of the Raven Guard's moved models.
Okay, cool.
Who you going to go with?
I think I'm going to start over there where they're closest.
In the sort of bottom left-hand corner of the board, maybe?
Yeah, the bottom left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to probably shoot my... Let me just check.
Oh, frag bad in the line of fire.
Yeah, I'm probably going to shoot my leader at Fragbad.
What is that gentleman's name?
Guy Fieriax,
There he is.
Of course.
obviously. He has 2 shots.
Yep.
He is within half range.
Yep.
But he's obscured.
Okay.
So I'll be hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s indeed.
I get 2 hits.
That is a 6 and a 4. That is 2 hits.
Tasty.
So, what's your toughness?
Toughness 4.
So it's 4s.
It is 4s to wound.
I get 2 wounds.
That is 2 5s.
Uh,
What is with your rolling all of a sudden
yeah, I
being
know.
good?
You know, I went home, had a word with myself.
The
No
Raven
more
Guard
complaining.
have been training.
Yeah, we've been training. We've moved. That's why we've actually hit someone.
Any AP on that weapon?
No,
no AP.
no IP.
Right, so I get 2 6-ups.
Look at his little orky eyes light up as soon as he realises no AP. Oh, no AP.
He fails both.
I failed both. I won the 2.
But the hope was there.
I have 2 wounds, so
You're dead.
jump me to 0.
So it's just 1 injury roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 injury roll, 'cause
I'll get-
it's 1 damage.
I'll get +1 because I'm
because of being
obscured.
-1.
Yeah,
Basically, you need
yeah.
a 5 or a 6 if you
Okay.
want to take him out of action.
I get a 1.
So that's an injury
wound.
roll.
Although I might re-roll it
Yeah.
because it would be nice to get rid of him. He's really he's close. So I will.
You will need a 5 or a 6 because
Yeah,
he's
I reckon.
obscured.
I get 3, so it doesn't matter.
That's a 3, so it's
It
still just a
rolled
flesh
off the
wound.
6. So close, yeah, so far. At least I've done some damage.
True. With your first shot of the game, first
Yeah.
2 shots of the game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Over to the Orcs.
World Killer's up.
Oh,
Son of World Killer. Not to be confused with the Commander.
he has a son of his own on his back. Have you seen it? He's got a little Gretchen in his
That's
backpack.
grandson of World Killer.
Grandson.
He's for country killer.
Country killer.
He's not quite
He's
a World
not
Killer.
quite a
yet.
world killer yet. Soon.
House killer.
He's going to be firing at your demolitions.
My heavy version.
Yeah, heavy specialist. That's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
heavy
yeah.
specialist.
The guy with a heavy bolter.
Yep. I'm within. It's 36 inch. So I'm within half range. You are obscured though, so still 6s. I've got 3 shots.
What's your boy's name with a heavy bolter?
Vabrax Yelk.
Oh, yeah.
I believe.
Nothing.
No hits.
No hits.
Usual from the Orcs.
Yeah, you say that.
Although, yeah,
Although I
you
popped him first time last time.
yeah, good point. Yeah, that's a very valid point.
Pre-campaign doesn't count. Doesn't matter.
Next up, I'm going to use my sniper specialist. He's going to fire. He's over there next to the leader. He's going to fire at Fragbad as well.
Leave him alone.
He has 2 shots.
Yep.
On
4s.
re-rolling 1s because he's a sniper. A 5 and a 4.
Nice.
Very good.
Strength 4, toughness 4, wounded on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
1 wound with a 6.
Yep.
And a 1. And it's at -1.
Okay, so I don't get a save. So you straight to
Straight to the injury roll.
4, 5, or 6 this time.
6.
That is
He's
a 6.
Out of there.
See ya.
He was right up in that grill.
He was in the grill.
Next turn, he would have been straight off.
Was that who moved like 13 inches? Yeah.
Yeah, nuts.
You're up against Guy Fieri though, so Guy Fieri acts.
Yeah.
He's master of the grill.
This is true.
He should have a flamer, really.
Next time. I'll put a flamer on him.
Speaking of,
Nah. Sorry,
Just
sir.
out.
just out, and that will be no more shooting for me.
I've got some more.
No one else in range?
They got pistols, and
Wow.
none of the burners are in range.
Oh, well, the Raven Guard have got a few more guns, I reckon.
Yeah.
My pistols even reach.
Oh, well, how much do your pistols? What?
On
Range.
I think they're 12. Heavy bolt pistol.
I advanced.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, so next up, I'm gonna use this Reaver down here.
What's his name?
I need to look his name up because I've not used them yet.
Don't even
Was
know
he
his name.
a new boy?
Clearly, he's important.
No, one of them's a new boy. I don't know. I've not decided which one's new yet.
Oh, so he's not new.
No, he's a new addition to my
Okay.
command roster. But this one is. I'll say that he is
Are they both identical?
Morkel Veray.
Morkel.
Morkel, yeah, I don't know
Who's the
what's
other
going
one?
on there.
That sounds well
The other one's
Harry
got, I've got to
Potter.
make a new name for the other one. You put me on the spot.
Well,
But you're supposed to already have your names
John.
ready.
John.
He's John.
So
the other one's John.
Morkel and John.
Morkel and John,
Don't know how he made the cut.
a duo. They come as a pair.
Yeah.
So this one is Morkel.
How did John get through?
What through the Raven Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
name like
he was
that.
just a
Testing.
guardsman one day. He wandered into the wrong. He wandered into the wrong place. Ended up being a Primaris Marine. Now he's a Reaver.
Right,
we
so
don't
who's
play that way.
who is it? John or the other one?
Morkel.
Morkel.
So he's firing at this. He's firing at the Orc boy.
What's his number?
What's his number?
Yeah, it's on the
Got
back
a
of
little
his
number
face.
on the base. Little peek behind the curtain for the listeners. there.
11, I think.
That's our old favourite Bone Splitter.
Oh, Bone
Oh,
Splitter.
Bone Splitter. Okay.
He's a regular.
Yeah,
So
he
he
was.
gets-
He was about. He's been about.
So it is long range because
Yep.
it's not within half. He's not. I wouldn't say he's obscured from
he
him.
was when I moved him.
From him.
His knife was behind the.
Yeah, but his knife doesn't count as his
Has to be a
body part.
Has to be a limb
Right.
to be obscured. I would say that he is not obscured from Morkel.
Okay.
Whatever his
Morkel.
name is.
So on fours,
Yep.
doesn't get it. Gets a 1.
Because he was messed around with his name.
Yeah,
No confidence.
He's pissed off now. Yeah. And then I'll use my heavy specialist Vabrax.
Yep.
They get 3 shots anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna get. Well, I don't know because they're gonna get up in my face next turn. So I might pay for more bullets.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down to 0 command points.
Yep.
So I get 4 shots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna split them.
So just to explain more bullets, what does it do? It gives you one
I get
extra shot,
Yeah, I get an extra shot.
and that's the heavy specialist tactic.
Heavy level 1 heavy tactic.
Nice.
Add 1 to the number of shots fired.
Does it specify that it?
It says with the exception of weapons that would otherwise fire 1 shot.
Okay. So how many shots are you normally firing?
3.
Okay. Cool.
So I fire 4.
So if it was on your normal like intercessor guns or something,
yeah,
then
they
you
wouldn't.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm going to split that between.
The burner next to him. That's the only thing it could split with.
I probably will fire it then because technically I don't think either are obscured.
What ones are we talking about now?
These 2 over here.
For the listeners, the burner boy, he's a new recruit. His name's Scorcher.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, traditional
Scorch A.
name. Scorch A and Scorch B.
Yeah.
So I'll do them separately, I guess.
Yeah, do the 2 targets separately.
So
So
first of all, this will be, was it Bone Splitter?
Yeah.
2 on him. On freeze because they're not, it's less than half range.
less than half, and he's not obscured.
Yep. 2 hits.
Yep.
Should I do the,
Strength 5 for your weapon.
yeah,
So 3 to win.
Toughness 4, so 3's to wound.
2 wounds?
Okay. Any minus?
I believe they're minus.
If it's a
heavy
minus,
bolter.
if it's a minus, I don't get safe.
So that takes him down to 0 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1 injury roll.
Yeah.
Yep, 1 damage.
So on a
4, 5.
4, 5, or 6. A 5.
Ooh, he's out.
So bone splitter.
Bone
RIP.
split. You got
He-
bone
is that
splat.
out of
Bones
action?
flat. He's out of
Yes.
action.
He's gone. And then I'll do the other one.
Mm-hmm.
2 hits.
There's a 6 and a 5 as well
Oh.
now. Full on hits.
I hate him.
Wounds on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 wounds.
That is indeed
No
2
saves
wounds.
again?
No saves. 1 injury roll. A 6.
Oh,
Ooh, Ravens.
That is outrageous. Where have you learned all this? All this good rolls? Are they different dice?
No, I've stuck with these dice today. They've been doing all right, haven't they?
Yeah.
Usually I swap them out for like 6 different packs or...
No, I don't know what you're talking about. We haven't done anything else today. There's
Yeah, of course not. Of course not.
no one got their first win today.
Was it you've won? Didn't you beat him?
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't actually beat him.
I stole it from him.
Literally, all I had to do to beat him.
I
was
thought you
not,
beat Barrett at Warhammer World.
No, literally,
I cheat really cheekily.
That's why I said, when I moved the librarian for no reason, he drew a card that said you get like 2 victory points if you kill a
Librarian.
killer character.
Okay.
So he aimed everything at him,
popped
and he
his
wouldn't
cycle.
have killed him if I didn't fucking move
D3
it.
extra.
Okay, I guess we've opened it now. So just for the listeners, for some extra non-kill team information, me and Reese just had a game of normal 40k.
Yeah.
In which the Raven Guard defeated the Death Guard
Yeah.
for, I think, the first time. Have you beat me at 40k before?
I think I played you once before.
Yeah, and I don't. It would have been,
And
like
it
one-
was like literally
your
the
first or
second
second
game.
game. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that,
I didn't win.
Nice.
Repulsors.
So well done, I suppose. I'm disgusted at the repulsor.
It was the repulsor versus the repulsive, and repulsor won. So
That's true.
didn't
back
take a wound off
on
it.
back on topic. Anyway,
Yeah,
there is only kill team.
Yeah,
That's
so
all that
you
exists.
killed,
Yeah.
just blasted Scorcher and Bone Splitter off the map.
Yeah. So you're
Well,
continuing. That's why today is you're on
It's
a roll.
good.
Yeah.
But also, I think that's the first time he's ever actually fired because usually he dies in the first turn.
Yeah, it usually pops
No,
out.
no.
Yeah, and it's also the first time I've had initiative ever. So maybe this is a
Today is a blessed
it
day for
works
the
out.
Raven Guard. He's definitely fired before, but I don't think he's actually hit
No.
anything before.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's cleaned
over
his
to the
pipes.
Orcs.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
got
I'm-
you got no one else?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I've still got 2 more
Straight.
guys to fire with. So this is my comms guy.
What's his name?
Oh, for God's sake! Why are you
You
doing
don't know the
this?
names,
We use
mate.
names.
Mate,
For the listeners.
You made him up.
I didn't make it. Well, I did, but
Fucking John.
oh no, that's
I'm
Fade
killing
for
him
Dar,
first.
mate. That's Fade for Dar.
Fade for
Well,
Dar.
Yeah,
Make him fade into this.
I'm going to make some of your boys fade out of existence. So he's going to shoot over
Yep.
at World Killer. In fact, I don't know actually.
Well, killer. You sure? You feeling brave?
No, I'm going to shoot at.
You wait till his dad finds out.
I can see that burner there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot the burner guy who's in the middle of that building hole. He's over here. You can see through to him.
Yep.
Yeah, he's obscured.
So that's 2 shots, but he's obscured. So on 4s. Can he give the comms ability
Is he
himself?
long range or is he
Yeah.
short range?
You over half?
He's 15 inches,
Yeah, he's within.
He's within.
He can give the comms ability to himself.
which would just take it back down to 3, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gives
So I'm
him
gonna-
+1 to his hits.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So 2 shots on 3s.
Yep.
2 hits.
4 and a 3.
Wounded on 4s.
Yep.
1 wound at -1.
No save.
A 2.
Thank
So
God.
he's got an injury.
Got a flesh wound.
Flesh wound, that's it.
That was Flesh Melter with an A.
Is that a new one?
He's a new one as well. Flesh Melter.
My last guy to shoot is this dude,
John.
John. So John,
Even we know your
It's
name.
easier.
You don't.
it's a lot easier. I might just do this from now on.
Give
John,
everyone
Steve,
shit
Paul, Graham. So John's going to fire at that orc boy on the corner.
Brew Guzzler.
Brew guzzler. Going to guzzle some bullets.
Come on then.
So he's going to hit him on.
He's going to be within 15.
Yeah.
It's 6. So
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is he? What, he's
got a
within
pistol.
6? I don't think he's within 6.
No, he's not. No, he's
No.
8.
okay, cool. So
He's
that is
obscured as well.
I didn't realise he only had a pistol.
so hitting on 5s. Heavy bolt pistol. Doesn't get the hit.
Yeah,
So-
'cause he's-
Classic
name.
Reese.
Classic John.
God's sake, John. Let me down too many times, John.
Yeah, it won't be the first time.
Is that everyone?
That's it. That's everyone.
Okay. There is no fights to be had. We do have a morale phase though. The Raven Guard are fine. No
Nope.
flesh wounds. The Orcs
Uh,
do have a couple of flesh wounds, I think. 1 or
yeah,
2.
we've got Just
One?
the one flesh wound. So I've got 3 out of action.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't have anyone near him either, does he? Who's that with the flesh wound?
Scorcher. No, Flesh Melter.
Flesh melter.
Flesh Melter. Yeah, Scorcher's dead. Right, so...
Scorcher is dead. Long live Flesh melter.
Leadership's 6, so...
Just as low as you can.
That's a 6.
That's a 6 plus the 3 that are out of action. That takes it to a 9. He is unfortunately shaken. So Flesh melter is shaken. So you've managed to take one of the burner boys out of action.
Yeah.
And now one of them is shaken. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the end of... Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no more?
that's it.
That your only
No.
flesh wound?
Yeah, that's the only flesh wound.
That's
Everyone else
all.
got popped.
Nice. Real quick, Raven Guard, how do you think that went for you?
Way better than I thought it would, because every other time I've played, I've done nothing. So this is a good start. I'm not really sure what to go with now. I wasn't expecting shooting that well. Like
Neither
shooting
was
that
I.
good. And, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, underestimated Reese's rolling.
Shooting ability.
Yeah.
It looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like you're both, well, at the start, it looked like the Orcs' plan is to try and run off the board and the Raven Guard plan is to try and break the Orcs. Am I correct?
Yeah. Well, it was a bit of half and half. I took the Reavers pretty much, so now they've got a bit of a utility where
Yeah.
their guns are pretty decent, but I can also move quick and fast.
But you haven't like advanced and stuff. You'd rather shoot.
No. I wouldn't
Whereas-
advance into Orcs anyway.
Whereas the Orcs are advancing.
Yeah.
They don't
They're
care
just
if
coming
they
at
shoot.
you.
They're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
not, in case you haven't noticed, we're not very shooty.
Okay, cool. So let's do the initiative for round 2.
6 again.
11.
6 for the Orcs, 11 for the Raven Guard. So the Raven Guard get the initiative once again. We'll do the movement and then we'll come back and talk about it in a sec. So the Raven Guard movement.
Yeah, I moved my leader, Guy Fieriax, from the bottom left-hand side of the board. I moved him over the ruins, back kind of towards the container, but he's out in the open there. I also moved my sniper specialist back to the far bottom left-hand side, behind the ruin. He's now obscured, but he's got like a line of sight coming out towards all of the orcs piling around there. I moved my Reaver John. He moved up onto the... he moved up
Sounds
onto
like sounds like a priest or something, like
Reaver
Pastor John.
Reaver John. He brings death, not
Reaver
salvation. So he's moved up onto the ruin at the top, and the other Reaver, Morkel.
Is it John's at the top?
Yeah,
Sorry.
John's up the top,
Okay.
and Morkel is literally below him. He's moved under the
It's
ruin.
on the ground floor, yeah.
Yeah. My heavy specialist readied up, and my comm specialist readied up.
Again, popped 2 command points for that tactic. So let me add extra moves and advances and charge.
That is the perfect tactic for this game type. Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Didn't get as lucky with the rolls. I rolled pretty much 1s and 2s for every advance bar, like 2 of them. Pretty unlucky with that. But everyone is still advanced up. The only person that didn't advance was Flame Spitter over there, right on the right-hand side. He just moved ever so slightly, still obscured, but just in range of Reese's heavy specialist. Right up the front, within sort of 10 inches of moving off the board now, I've got a combat specialist as the boss knob and one of the boys. And then everyone else is kind of grouped in the middle at the moment. Right around the middle ruins, everyone's there, kind of grouped 2 moves away from being off, I reckon.
With some good advances, yeah.
Yeah. We do have a charge.
Yeah.
Brewdog's feeling hungry.
Brewdog, is that a new one?
Brew Guzzler, sorry.
Brew Guzzler.
Brewdog.
Brewdog's a good one. You should have Brewdog.
Yeah. So he's
Paint
10,
a little beer on him.
he's 10 inches away. He's charging Guy Fieriax. He's feeling brave.
He is.
He's 10 inches away and he's a 9, but I get +1 to my charge, so that'd be an 8.
Okay, I'm going to
So if you
fire
wanna-
Overwatch.
Yep.
Get nothing.
That's a 3 and a 2.
As a 5, but get to rerun my charges.
Learning from his mistakes.
That's a 6.
That's a 6, so no go. But I will move up.
Yeah, so you can move 6 inches like directly towards, because it is literally a straight line. So you have to go as close as those 6 inches will take you.
Yeah, he's moved 6 inches towards Guy.
Guy.
He don't care.
Guy.
He failed the charge. He's still coming. You think he's scared?
No, I know he's not. That's what scares me.
Okay, so that's the movement.
Yep.
Through to the shooting.
Okay, cool. I have 2 readied models.
So let's go straight for them.
My heavy specialist is readied and my comm specialist is readied.
So that is Vabrax.
Vabrax
and-
Yolk.
Yeah, and
Fade for Darth.
Fade.
Yeah. That's it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot my heavy specialist into this flamer guy.
Flame spitter.
Yeah, flame spitter. He's going to get flame spit. No, he's not. That's not what I'm talking about. Don't worry about that. So he's going to shoot at him.
I'm obscured.
Yep. Probably going to give him the comms buff
Okay.
for this.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to get +1
+1 to hit.
to his hits.
So I'm free.
Yep.
I get 2 hits.
2 6s and a 1, so did not need the buff.
Didn't.
Unfortunate.
No, and then I'm going to get, was it?
3s.
3s, isn't it?
Freeze to wound.
No wounds, but I'm going to re-roll one of those.
Yep.
Takes me down to 1 command point. And I get 6.
So there's a minus, so I don't get a
Yeah.
save, but I'm obscured, so you'd be a 5 or a 6 to take him out.
Yeah.
Yep. I get 5.
He's
hell.
gone. The flame spitter is done.
No flaming for me today.
Almost,
Sorry,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, almost.
Is that all of them gone?
No, that's 2 gone and 1's fucking immobilised.
And then, one's literally shaken,
Yeah.
The flames are the most dangerous part
Shit.
of the orcs, apart from their knives.
Yeah. You got another guy that's readied as well.
Yep. My comms,
Fade himself.
Fade. He's going to
Fade or Fahid?
fade. It's just Fade.
Who's Fahid?
Fade. No, it's not Fahid.
It's FIHID, you wrote?
F-A-I-D.
Oh, okay.
There's
Fade.
no H in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you
not
put him as Fahid.
For Fahid. Fahid Fadar. His parents hated. He's going to shoot over at this
World killer.
world killer.
World killer, son of world killer.
Have you not learnt your lesson?
I think I'm going to shoot him. I'm not going to shoot him.
Ooh.
Actually, no, I am. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, then.
So on 4s,
Yeah,
He
it's
faked
obscured.
you.
I faked
He
you.
psyched you.
2 hits.
Ooh.
5 and a 6.
Wound on 4s. No wounds.
Exactly.
The unwoundable.
World killer. Cool. And it's your initiative, so you...
I choose the next guy.
Yeah.
I have to choose Guy Fieriax. He's going to shoot at your guy that's running
Brew guzzler.
up in his grill. So that is on freeze, unobscured.
Yep.
Just going to pop him. He gets 2 hits. Wound on 4s.
Yep.
1 wound. No minus. You get
6
that 6 up.
Got a 1.
So on a 4, 5 or 6,
Yep.
I get a 2. So he's just got
He's
2.
all good.
Gets a flesh wound.
My shoot. World killer.
My shoot.
My shoot.
My shoot.
Getting into character.
Yeah. World killer.
You got me being all snotty.
Yeah.
You got you talking like that.
And John over there.
Pretty sure I heard Reese listening to My Chemical Romance earlier. Everyone's in character.
Yeah. World killer's going for his arch nemesis,
Vabrax, yeah.
Vabrax, the heavy specialist.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 3 shots. You're not obscured.
Nope.
So hitting on 5s.
Ooh.
So he didn't advance. He just. Oh no.
No, he did
No, he
advance.
did. Yeah. No, I'm on 6s.
Nothing.
Nah.
No.
That's all my shooting because you took that burner
Oh,
out.
okay, cool.
Everyone advanced with those pistols.
Right.
Where's the 4th
There
burner?
he is.
Yeah, he's not reaching anyone.
Grod.
Grod. I feel like that's the orc version of John.
He looks like a grod, doesn't he? Look at
Everyone's,
his face.
everyone's just like, Grod? What sort of a name's that? Flame Spitter's looking over at him like, Grod? Who let Grod in? I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me, you know, in Deadpool 2, where there's the guy that, who's the guy like Gary or something that joins the team.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just completely not. That's John. John should not be in a
Well, John's going to try and redeem himself. for
in
doing
power
nothing else.
armor.
John's going to shoot down at. Is that your leader?
No.
No. Has he got 2 wounds though? That guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Is he the combat guy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's not going to shoot him. He's going to shoot at the guy with the flesh wound.
Brew guzzler.
Yeah. He's not obscured.
Nope.
But it is long range. So on 4s,
Mhm.
1 shot. Doesn't get it.
Classic John.
John is a waste of space.
Classic John missed his shot again.
And then I'm going to use Morkel. Fucking stupid name that is. Morkel is going to shoot at, he'll shoot at your boss. He can probably see him unobscured from some part of that. If he can see him through there, then he'll be able to see him unobscured at some point.
Yeah. How far into the build that ruin is he?
What, this dude?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'd say I can't see his arm. Yeah, I'd say I can't see his arm. I can't see his power claw. I forgot he had a power claw.
At further inspection,
He is obscured.
he is obscured due to his power claw.
Big old claw.
Yeah, being hidden.
So he's going to be hitting him on 5s.
Yes.
He doesn't get it.
That's a 3.
As I suspected.
And then my last guy is my sniper specialist.
Yep.
I'm going to use his sniper tactic.
Ooh.
Careful aim. So that's 1 command point, and I add 1 to hit rolls.
Nice.
So he'll fire at your leader.
You can't
not-
see my leader.
It's not the leader.
Oh, not the leader, the
combat specialist.
combat
The
specialist.
guy that looks like he should be the leader.
Is
yeah,
not
rather
the
than
leader.
the
Skull
tiny
Crusher.
little guy.
Just make a note, by the way.
Actually-
So your heavy specialist has used a tactic, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to get +1 experience
And he's
for
killed.
him. Killed doesn't matter
3
for
guns.
specialists.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And now who's using...
The comms. No, the sniper specialist.
Sniper is using a tactic.
Yeah.
So the sniper gets +1 as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm not shooting, by the way, at the leader. I'm shooting at the guy next to the leader. The other one. I don't know which one that is.
Face biter.
Face biter.
It's his first shining moment.
Face biter.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting him on 4s
Yep.
because he's obscured.
And who's this firing?
The sniper guy in the corner, bottom left.
What is his name?
I thought you just used a thing to get +1 to hit.
Yeah, but you're obscured.
It
So
goes
it's
to
freeze,
4s.
isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it goes to 4s and then you bring it back to freeze.
He is Havar.
Oh,
Sejan. Welcome back.
I remember Havar.
Just from now on, Havar, no longer Sejan.
You said that last time, but
then
then you've just said Sejan as well, so it's creeping
I'm
back.
taking it back. So he's going to fire at him, hitting on freeze. I get 1 hit.
1 hit on face biter.
Wounding on 4s. I get 3.
Thank God.
So he's all right. But he's a sniper
Right.
specialist, so I should have re-rolled.
We rolled the one to hit.
Yeah, but I've done it now.
Didn't know
so-
you got 1 to hit.
Yeah,
you didn't.
We didn't say so.
Yep, done
You
it now.
didn't say. He
Don't
did
worry about
not.
it, guys.
Did not declare.
Nothing to declare.
Is that your shooting?
I think so. Yeah, that's it. That's all done.
Yeah, I couldn't do any more, so morale.
Yep. Who has flesh wounds?
Just me again. So still shaken with the flesh wound.
For now, yeah. How many people have you got out of action?
4.
How many people with a flesh wound?
2.
So that's
Half.
No. I've
Dead
got
on
third.
half, is it?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 12, haven't I?
Yeah,
it's
so
dead
you're
on half.
dead
So
on
one,
half. So you
one
don't
more.
don't need to check just yet. Now you can remove your shaken tokens,
Test.
and if you've got someone, so if we want to test,
He's got a buddy. Older.
as long as that's within 2 inches.
Yeah, so we'll
How many out of action was it again?
4.
Okay.
So I need a 1 really.
Yeah.
That's a 2. So my buddy brings it down to a 1.
2 or 1, and
No,
then the
4.
4 takes it back up to a 5.
Yep. And then I'm leadership 6, so he's fine.
So he's okay. And who was that for, sorry?
That's the burner boy.
The burner that was shaken.
Yeah, that was Flesh Melter that was shaken. He's now
Okay.
not. And then we've got Brew Guzzler. I just need to check if he's actually within 2. He might be just out. He's good. He's within 2 of the boss knob. So roll for him. That's a 4, so he's going to be shaken.
Yeah, that's a 4 plus your 4 out of action. That takes it to an 8. Even the -1
Yeah.
will not be enough, so he's going to be shaken. Out in the open and shaken.
Worth it.
He just ran out in the
Just
open and
trembling.
looked around and got so scared.
He was angry.
He's looked Guy Fieriak's dead in the eyes
Looking at, you've got to look at his horrible face now.
Yeah. He's
while he
gonna play
just
more.
stands there.
Yeah.
Quivering like a chihuahua.
Annoying because very annoying because the position he's in,
He's the one. He's going.
He
off,
could have
isn't
ran off
he
the
could have just
balls.
run off that board. So.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
hey-ho.
So that is the end of round 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Firing through it. Raven Guard, what was the plan with that and how did it go?
I really wanted to take out this burner because I saw him. He moved the burner so that he could get into range of my heavy specialist. So
He moved it so specifically that
Yep.
it was in range
Yeah.
and obscured.
Yep. But luckily, he fires a lot of bullets and they're pretty strong. So took him out. That was pretty much the goal there. I wanted to do a bit more damage over here.
In the
But I don't know.
in the centre.
Just over anyone on this side, because obviously there's a lot of guys over there.
So the kind of bottom left area.
Yep.
Where he's got quite a lot of orcs gathering.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's ended up shaken though, so you can't.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
We got 4 out of action.
Yeah. And then really, that was it.
I'm yet to
wanted
even
do a
hit
little
you.
bit. True.
Yeah. The shoe is on the other foot, indeed.
Yeah.
Doing well today.
It does seem like you pushed up a little bit with the Raven Guard, but it does seem like the plan is to shoot as much of the orcs as you can rather than actually run off their board. And it's very clear that the orcs are just trying to run as much as they can. How'd that go for the orcs?
Yeah, pretty bad again. But I was annoying. I didn't get some better rolls with the advances. Otherwise, I think, I'd be looking a little bit
That
better.
charge as well would have been
Yeah,
good.
the charge failed, but we'll see how this next one goes.
Yeah.
It's going to be the testing turn, I think.
You still just trying to run?
Just run.
Try and not be broken and run.
The thing is, I can't shoot him with anything. My guns are crap, and if I can charge him, I'll charge him, but
Yeah.
otherwise just run.
Okay, round 3. Should we do some initiative?
Let's go.
5,
5,
Oh,
Roll
re-roll.
double 1.
7.
The orcs are going to have the initiative at 7 over 2 for the Raven Guard. So we'll do the movement and then we'll come back and talk about what happened in a second. So we have a charge on the orc side of things.
Yeah, we've got 2 charges, same target. So we have Skull Crusher, Face Biter. Skull Crusher and Face Biter, they are charging. Is that your comm specialist?
That's
No,
a sniper specialist.
Yeah, they're charging the sniper specialist.
Right down in the bottom left corner.
I did pop my 2 command points again to use that same tactic, so I'm getting +1 to my charge.
Bloody loves it.
He loves it.
Both of them need a 6 for charge, so I'm going to jump in there first with Face Biter.
Okay.
So if you want to Overwatch
Yep.
or fullback.
I would like to Overwatch.
Yeah.
So on 6s, nothing.
For the charge.
So 9 for Face Biter.
That's a 9, so he's going to get in. He could probably get over the wall rather than through the wall if you wanted.
Yeah, so I got 10. It's +1 so it becomes 10. So he's just over the wall actually.
Rather than through the wall.
Right, then we've got Skull Crusher, same thing, in a 6. That is a 7, so it gets him in. So that's fine.
Nice.
Be up to the wall.
I guess we should just mention the part of the wall the part of the ruin that extra inch did get him over.
Yeah,
Is a small
small one.
under the threshold, so that's why you was able to go straight through it.
Yeah.
Both successful then.
Yeah, both successful.
You got
Both
him.
charged.
Nice. And what about the rest of your movement? What
This
did you
movement, I advanced everyone again. We have World Killer. He's within probably 3 inches of the board edge on the top left. 3 of that. Bit out
So
of sight at the moment.
He'll be scooting off next turn if
Hopefully.
he's not.
We had one very brave little chappy, Stug Brag.
Stug brag.
He advanced forward. He's again probably within 5 inches of the board edge. He's right next to Guy Fieriax though.
He is.
Didn't charge him. Just advanced 12.
And he's literally like 2 inches away from him.
Yeah, so maybe he'll get charged. We'll see. And then both burners that are remaining, they're within about 8 inches or so from the board edge. So if they survive, currently one of them is in position of Fieriax, but I assume he will be moved out of the way.
Yeah, we
see.
shall see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and say everyone in now is in the top half, almost in Reese's deployment zone area. Actually,
Yeah.
that kind of
Up in the
board.
grill.
Yeah,
Okay.
Upper in the grill.
Cool.
Nice. And now we'll do the Raven Guard movement. What are you charging?
Morkel is going to charge into
Brew Guzzler.
Brew Guzzler.
I should probably just.
Oh no, not Brew Guzzler. He's
So we have a Raven Guard
Stugborg.
charge against Stugborg. Did you say?
Stugborg, yeah.
Stugborg.
Okay. So what's the distance?
So the distance at the moment is 8 inches.
Okay.
Well,
8
I'm
inches will get you within an inch.
Yeah.
I am falling back.
And the orc is
Okay.
going to fall straight back. So you can move 3 inches towards the edge of the board.
So it should be 11. The charge should be 11 inches.
Yeah, 11 will get you in.
Okay, let's try. I get 12.
Oh,
Literally
Two
smashes
sixes.
a 12.
My first Raven Guard charge
Yeah.
ever.
So
he
if
jumps
you want to
over.
run straight back over.
Cheers. So he's over there. He's got him from
He's
the rear.
Caught him just as he was running away. And what about the rest of the Raven Guard movement?
So I moved Guy Fieriax up and onto the top of the crate.
Yeah. He
Just to
didn't-
get like a
Didn't like the look of the burner, I'm assuming.
get away from the burner, but also keep a good kind of line of sight across the battlefield.
Yep.
I moved John over to the corner of the ruin at the top, so he's got a good view down on all of the guys down below. I also moved my heavy specialist Vabrax over to the ruin, so he's there more towards the centre of the board. He's got like a pretty good view on these guys as well.
Yeah.
And the other guy, comm specialist, readied up.
Yeah. So Vabrex and Fade are like next to each other now.
Yeah, they're buddied up.
Nice.
I kind of left this guy. I thought, you know what?
Yeah, who was that running off the board?
World Killer.
World Killer,
he's
son of World Killer, is getting away pretty much. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
next movement phase, he's gone.
He had a tough time watching. He's had a tough
Or
time.
because you failed to wound him every time.
yeah, he's too strong. Basically, I just thought, you know what? He's earned it.
Yeah.
Let's let him go.
He's got that name for a reason.
Okay, so that was the movement. Whose initiative was it?
Orcs.
Orcs initiative. So let's go on
Don't
to
have-
shooting.
Don't have any readied, but I do have some that can shoot.
No readied. Is there any readied on the Raven Guard? I don't think there is.
Yeah, one.
We got one readied guy, so we'll do him
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
Cool. He is going to shoot at. He's just going to shoot at the guy with the flesh wound. I can't remember his name. Is it Face Liquor or something like that?
No, that's Brew. That's Brew Guzzler.
Brew
Face
Guzzler.
liquor.
Face Biter
Oh, okay.
is in
sorry.
combat with your sniper.
Oh,
specialist.
okay, yeah. Face Bite is going to get revenge for that. The assault.
Brew Guzzler,
Guzzler.
who is shaken.
Yep.
So, Brew Guzzler.
Mhm.
I'm going to shoot at Brew Guzzler.
Yep.
2 shots, unobscured, on freeze. I get 1 hit, wounded on 4s. I get a wound at -1.
Okay.
So
No save.
Is it a 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Is.
Yes.
I get a 2.
Ooh.
So it just gives him another flesh wound. So he's now on 2 flesh
He
wounds.
is on 2 flesh.
Poor Brew Guzzler.
Poor lad.
Welcome to the team.
Yeah. For my shooting, unfortunately, John has moved in
Oh.
view of the within range of the flamer up top.
Yeah. He will be obscured, but it is
It doesn't matter. It's auto hits.
Auto
D3.
hits.
Exciting.
It's the big 3.
3 hits on John. Well, John can fry for all I care because he's done fucking nothing.
big 3. So far, all John has done is shoot twice, miss, and then run into a building into the flames.
So 3 hits, auto hitting, wounding you on 4s.
Okay. Oh. John has managed to escape death.
John's an arsehole. A 1 and 2, 2 1s and a 2.
Nothing.
Wow.
John
That was
escapes.
Awful.
John may have something to say about this.
John lives.
I hope he keeps his mouth shut. If he knows what he's about.
Right. Is it just my shooting? now?
Back over
Yep.
to the Raven Guard. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot John. I'm going to shoot.
Yeah,
shoot. John's going to shoot.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
At your flamer guy
Okay.
over there. So
Well,
it's
not the one that shot him. You want to go for
no.
the
I
other
want to
one?
go for the other one.
Okay.
One with the flesh wound.
Yes. So he's in the just out in the open, hitting on 4s because of long range.
Flesh melter.
Flesh melter.
This is.
So hitting on 4s, I get a 6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
John's doing the work. I think
putting in the work.
strength 4.
Against
So on
toughness 4.
4s, he gets a 1.
Yeah,
Classic John.
he spoke too soon.
That is
But-
classic John.
I'm going to re-roll that 1.
Ooh. You sure you want to waste it on John?
I do want to waste it on John. I want John to get
John-
sweet revenge.
Is John really worth a reroll?
He's going to try. He's going to try. I get a 4,
There we go.
and that's at -1.
There we go. John's woken up.
No save.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
6.
That is a 6.
John
He
has
came through.
put in the work.
John's done some work. So
Flesh melters are gone.
John is part of the Reaver fire team.
Yes.
Who has now put a model out of action,
Mhm.
which means they will get +1 XP
Yep.
at the end of the game as well. The Reaver Fire Team.
Cool.
The other Reaver isn't a specialist, is it?
No, they're both just normal.
Both
boys.
just normal Reavers, so they're both just part of the fire team. Lovely. Okay, back over to the Orcs.
Yep, that is it. No, I'm done now.
No.
No.
So no more shooting for the Orcs.
No more
Everyone's
shooting.
either in combat or advanced or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to then...
Or now dead.
Thanks, John.
Well, you talk shit about John, but I've been doing it as well. They come out and surprise us.
Yeah.
So it's just a tactic.
I don't know about you as well. I'll never doubt John again.
No, I'm not going to. I've done it with a heavy bolt pistol as well.
With a reroll.
I'm going to shoot then with my heavy specialist, and I am actually going to pay my last command point
Okay.
for more bullets.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I'm going to split fire against these two. So
Okay.
one of them's obviously going to be obscured,
Yep.
but
So
one of
what
them's not.
two are they?
Brew Guzzler,
Face Licker and what?
Brew Guzzler and Grod.
Face licker and shoe sniffer, I think. That's what was the other one? Grod.
Grod, yeah.
Oh, Grod. That is the John.
The John of the
His
Orcs.
face does look like a Grod.
So-
Have a good look at his face.
Grod shot at John. John missed Grod and then accidentally shot a different one. That's that one. Right, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to do the first two against Brew
Guzzler.
Brew Guzzler.
Brew Guzzler.
So he's not obscured.
No.
So he's hitting on freeze.
Yep.
And I get one hit
Nice.
and wounding on freeze.
Yep.
One wound, -1.
So no save, so you just need a 2-up to kill him.
I get a 3.
So he's out of action.
The Orcs are worried.
Yeah. How many is that out of action now?
6, that's half out of action.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 shots into the other guy.
Yep.
Obviously, he will still be obscured, won't he? Because or is that
No, he's
how-
not now.
He's not now.
He's not now, he's
Okay,
all clear.
so he's hitting on freeze.
Yep.
One hit,
Wounded
wound
on
on 3, 1 wound, -1.
No save.
So on a 4, 5, or 6, a 1.
That's a 1, so that's a flesh wound.
I'm going to shoot with
Fieriax himself.
Fieriax himself. He's going to pop down at him.
Grod.
2 shots, hitting on freeze, 1 hit, wounding on 4s, 1 wound, no minus.
6 up.
Get it.
A 1.
So a 4, 5, or 6.
Or
He
3.
gets a 5.
He's out.
Sleep well, Grod.
That's the last of the Flamers.
Grod.
I suppose now, just for some moral points, I can try and
fight.
in the combat. Just try and fight you.
Yeah, so it is the fight phase, isn't it now? I've done all my shooting.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's the charge. Do I start with charges?
Yeah.
Who was the initiative
it's
with?
Me. And I
Okay,
charge.
so we'll do the charges first.
Let's come in with the big guns. Skull Crusher. He's come to rip your fucking head off. Combat Specialist. If he's a combat specialist, he's got 4.
No, they're not. None of them are specialists.
So he gets
But he
two,
gets,
two,
a
two base.
+1
And then-
for the knife.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's 3 base or 2 base.
it's 2 base.
Okay.
What about if it's a sergeant or whatever? What is it?
Sergeant's
Just
not.
normal?
He's just a normal.
So it's-
I'll check that. I think.
right, so we've got 3 attacks hitting on 4s because -1 to hit for the claw. So that's just 1 hit. Strength 10.
Cool. That's a big boy.
So
That's mad. Toughness 4.
yeah, 2's to wound you. That was a 5. So that is a wound and at -3.
Okay, so I need a
6 up.
6 up, and I get a 4. So he's down to a 1.
It's D3 damage.
Oh, cheeky boy.
The big 3.
Rest in peace.
That's 3 damage.
So 3 damage rolls.
Yeah, so he's down to 0.
6 or 5 and a
Oh,
1.
he's gone.
So he's out of action.
Rip.
So
So who was that?
That's
Skull
sniper.
Crusher.
The sniper specialist.
Yeah, that's sniper. That's what's these chops?
do I need to mark that down or the?
Is he a specialist?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any
No,
difference then.
cool. I can consolidate, can I?
You have to consolidate to the nearest enemy model, yeah.
Gets him over the wall.
That was Havar Sejan.
Oh, so that was Havar,
That's Havar. Havar dead.
the artist formerly known as Havar Sejan.
Now known as
Havar.
just Havar.
And then
So you're consolidating. Can you get over this bit though? Because it's
It's quite tall. It's
like
2 inches
it's a
up.
bit taller, yeah.
it's 2. Then he was
This-
directly at the wall, so he's just
You'd have to go directly against the wall on the other side, I guess.
Oh, if he could, yeah. Sorry, he was here. So as long, yeah, that's his
So it's
movement.
just
And then
dropped.
just yeah. That's fine. So
then
he's consolidating just over towards Morkel.
Yeah,
And
he
that-
might need to be a bit close to the wall, though, I think.
That combat, I don't think he can.
He's on the
Making
wall.
sure he's not just going to sneak in or something.
I suppose he can't consolidate because he didn't technically fight. And then, it's my go, so I'll just...
I charge, though. Do I not get the... Do
Oh,
I fight
you
first?
did
Do I
charge.
Yeah, so now
Yeah, you
we
did
go
charge. Forgot
to...
about that.
So
No token there.
it's 3 attacks
Mm-hmm.
from the Reaver. And I think he's just strength 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets
Toughness
2 attacks plus 1 for the combat knife.
Cool. Right, so 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
2 hits.
And falls to wound.
4s. No wounds.
No wounds.
I'm back at you with 3 attacks. They're 2 base and plus 1 for the chopper on 3s. 5, 3 and a 1, so 2 hits. Again, 4s to wound you. That's 2 and a 3.
That's crazy that a Reaver and a Orc boy basically just did the same
Yeah.
thing. Like the same,
The
you have the
points
same weapon
difference
almost. Yeah.
As well is, yeah.
You have almost the same attack and weapon and everything. Just then. Okay, so that's all the fighting done.
Yeah.
Back round to the morale phase. Who did we say the initiative was with? Sorry.
The orcs.
The
So
Orcs. So
no one
do you
is...
need to test to be broken?
Absolutely. So no one on the board is a flesh wound, but I only have 4 models left on the board.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, 5, sorry. I
5.
forgot about him over there. Yeah, 5 on the board.
How
So
much, so is there 6 out of action?
7 out of action. So
7 out of action.
Now I test to be broken.
Okay, so let's have a little test. What's the highest leadership on the board?
It's 7.
So you roll 2d6. You do not want more than 7.
7.
7 dead on.
7
So
dead on.
you are staying, you're together. You're not broken yet.
Okay.
You are unbroken. Yeah, as if it's greater than.
Yeah.
So 7 dead on is okay. You got lucky there, I think.
Yeah.
And so with the Raven Guard, you don't need to test for anything.
Yep.
I guess you haven't got any flesh wounds, have you?
Nope.
So you are all good. Orcs, how did that round go for you?
Yeah. All right. I hoped that the Orc boy was going to get a kill in, but he didn't. I knew that Skull Crusher would take it.
You knew he'd do the job.
Yeah, he always does. It's hard to survive that.
That filthy claw.
Filthy claw. Although he only made 1 attack. But
yeah.
but
It's just
only
so
1
strong,
successful.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's just nasty. -3 and then D3 damage. Strength 10. It's horrible. Lucky that I'm not broken. I didn't expect that. I thought that was going to be last turn for me. So maybe still got 1 still in the game. I don't know. You got 5 models left on the board. I've got 5 left on the board.
Yeah. I mean, you basically just got to start running off the board and start. I mean, you're going to have to test whether you're broken now for every turn.
Yeah.
So you just got to keep hoping that doesn't happen, I guess.
Yeah.
And the Raven Guard?
I would have liked to have broken him, but, I did pretty good shooting in that round, so
Yeah.
took 3 guys out.
Yeah.
You can't really complain.
And you got some extra XP for your
Oh, yeah,
Reaver team,
Yeah.
which is good. Let's move on to turn 4.
7.
6.
Oh,
So the Raven Guard get the initiative and they drop the dice in the process.
Apologies.
So we'll cut away, do the movement, and then we'll
Okay.
come back and talk about it. We have some charges on the Raven Guard
Yep.
movement. So do you want to talk us through what's happening?
So I'm going to charge John.
I forgot it was John. We were just talking about this charge for like 5 minutes and I completely forgot it was John.
So John's going to jump down off the top of that. He's going to grapple launch down towards the leader.
Can't believe John is charging the leader as well.
John's
But he'll
charging the
probably fuck it
leader.
up because it's John.
Yeah. He's going to charge down. He needs 8 currently.
I'm going to fall back, so let's make that 11.
Okay, so that'd be an 11
Yeah,
inch
so the leader's going to move back 3 inches. That'll now be a...
for John. Let's see if the other Reaver can do the big charge. No, he can't.
Yeah.
He
As
does 4.
suspected.
That'll be a 4.
Can I just move 4?
You can move 4, but you have to move as close as you can to the target.
Yeah, I'd say just drop him down 4, innit? He can just fall off the edge. Ignores vertical. Cool.
There you go. There's another charge.
Yes.
So it's an interesting little situation over here. So who is this?
Brew, is it Brew?
Stugberg or Stugborg.
Stugborg or
Stugbrag.
the newer guy, is in combat with Morkel,
Yep,
the other
yep.
Reaver. currently they're in combat from the last phase, so and they're so close to the edge of the board that once the movement comes round to the Orc's turn, he can just fall back out of the charge and move off the board. So to stop him doing that, you want to charge Guy Fieri axe into him, which will eliminate his ability to fall back out of combat because he was charged on this turn. The charge is going to be something really short.
It's like 5.
Did we measure
4
it?
or 5?
Yeah, it's 2 down and then...
I think the charge is still just diagonal. Yeah.
Okay. Let's just make sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's 4 inches away, so even a 3. So it's almost impossible.
Okay.
Almost impossible to foul.
Cool.
But never doubt the Raven Guard when it comes to rolling ones.
Let's have a go. Yeah, I'm in.
What's
I got
that gonna be?
9.
A 9.
Nice.
So you could straight up block him if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna just drop him behind him.
Around here, doesn't quite fit there, so you can go there.
Could I go on the other side of him to try and block? Well, I guess he can just move off anyway, can't he?
Get around him, can
You wouldn't be able to get around him.
Okay, yeah, just put him there.
That's what you get for using a 40mm base on your 32mm.
Well, he is technically a lieutenant, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you get for doing your
my
proxies,
fault.
yeah. If he had a nice little snug 32mm base, he'd be
the size
sneaking
of
all
my
the
bases, bloody teeny tiny ones.
25mm. He'll be sneaking all the way through there. Anyway, successful charge.
Yep.
Good news for you.
Yep.
The rest of your movement's literally 2 guys. What did they do?
They just moved into the middle. They're moving over towards the
Bottom
left. I assume
where all the action's going on.
Yeah, it's all happening over there. Maybe they can get a couple of shots off at the leader.
Yeah, the one that ran away from John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feared John.
And now we'll go over to the Orcs movement phase.
You may as well stay right here.
Okay.
You can just move him off the edge.
So
World Killer's just walked off the edge.
World Killer has escaped. He was literally like 3 inches away from the edge of the board.
And then... I'm not going to win this now, I don't think. So the hammer's probably going to get shot off the board. If I tell you what my plan and thought process is, or was at the start of the turn before Reese got the initiative.
Yeah.
So I had 4 guys all within walking off the board. So I would have walked out of combat. The other 3 walked off. That's 4 off.
Yeah.
So that's 8 points. Then my leader was just going to advance. I was going to run away.
Yeah.
So out of shooting distance, so he doesn't get shot off, me then having to lose any more guys, taking more tests. I forgot about the fact that I have to keep testing regardless that they're off the board.
Yeah.
So my thinking was, I've actually got some off. It's turn 4. Next turn we start rolling. If the game ends...
Well, it's at the end of this turn we start rolling.
Yeah, exactly. So if it ends...
Then you win.
Then I win. So this is what I'm going to do. Skullcrush is going to charge Guy Fieri axe.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just do that now.
Yeah. So Guy Fieri axe is in combat with...
the weird name, Stugbrug.
Yep.
Oh, the weird name. Oh, yeah. Stugbrug or whatever his name is.
Skullcrush has got a 7, so he is well in.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be in.
And then Facebiter.
Yep.
He's going to charge Reaver.
So that is Morkel.
A 4. I don't know if that gets me in. If not, I'll
I imagine not.
I'll re-roll that.
Yeah.
That's an 8, so I'm definitely in.
Yeah, that is definitely in. Okay, so we got a proper little cluster going on.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah.
So what's the idea behind this? You
try
just want to
try and kill these guys. Yeah. Like, if I can kill those, well, I'll say if I kill those 2, it's not enough to make him broken, but just try and just fuck him up.
So he has to take some tests at the end of the thing.
Yeah, so take some tests. He might lose him. We might lose Guy Fieri axe.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be a problem.
So that's the end of movement. That's all you can do for moving. Shooting.
Yes.
Who had the initiative? Reese. So you're the only one that's got shooting to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you like to do some of that?
Yeah, I've got 2 boys that can shoot.
Okay. They got eyes on the leader?
I actually do have one. Oh, no, he's been charged, doesn't he? So he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can both shoot. Also, I've got pistols. I've got 1 pistol that I can use.
He's
been charged.
He's just been charged.
Oh, yeah, he's just been charged, yeah. So he can't shoot.
Yeah,
okay.
so he
That's what I just thought.
The heavy bolter then.
Going at the leader, I assume?
Yep, at the leader. He's going to get the comms ability.
Okay.
So he's going to be hitting on freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Got 3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
And I get 2 hits. And what's his toughness?
It's a toughness 2.
Okay, so he's strength 5. So
yeah, 2s.
Okay.
Wounded on 2s. 2 wounds.
Any minus?
-1.
No save.
Okay. So
1 wound.
1 injury roll. I get a 2.
So he's flesh wound.
Flesh wounded.
And then I'm going to shoot with the comms guy, who is... So he's hitting on 4s.
Am I
Yep.
at the leader again?
Yeah. 1 hit. Wounded on
2s.
2s. Gets a wound at -1.
Yeah, so no save. So 3 up and he's out.
And he's gone.
A 2 again.
That is a 2. You not got a
Flesh
reroll to put him out of.
I do have a reroll actually. I'm going to use
Not
it.
worth it, yeah?
Yeah,
Worth
no.
it? Worth putting him out of action, potentially?
6.
That is a 6. The
Leader
hammer
out. He's out.
is out of action.
Who is that? That's a
That
specialist,
was-
isn't it?
Yeah, that was specialist.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
That was
Cool.
fade.
Charge.
Big movements then. So the hammer is out of action.
Yeah.
We now have just the fight phase to do. So
you're,
Yeah.
you're
So I've got
charge.
you had a charge.
Guy Fieri's charged.
Yeah, so let's do that one first.
Can he only fight the person he charged?
No, I charged you, so
Yes,
you can now fight me.
He can fight
Okay.
the one that charged him
So
also.
I am gonna fight the boss.
Yep.
Knob.
the combat specialist that
Yeah.
charged him.
So intercessor, I might have to look in there because I've never had combat with him. Intercessor sergeant, I think he's got 3 attacks. He does have 3 attacks, but he has a power sword.
Yeah, so he gets 3 attacks on freeze.
Yeah.
So if you want to go for that.
2 hits.
2 hits, and then he's wounding. Power sword is just standard strength 4,
And toughness 4.
toughness
Okay.
4. So that's going to be 4s.
1 wound.
1 wound at -3 AP.
So no save.
He's got 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, so he's just down to 1 wound.
So it's
down
just
to one
down to 1
wound.
wound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one wound.
that's not an injury roll.
Cool. So my charges. So I'm going to use him first. He's going to go straight into Fieriax.
Who's him? For the listeners.
Although, first of all,
Have you got any points left?
I didn't use any this turn.
Yeah, because he didn't do his
Didn't do my thing.
didn't
Got
do his
2.
little special thing.
I thought you used 1 though.
No, I haven't done anything.
What for?
He re-roll, orcs can just re-roll failed charges.
Oh, yeah,
so I
yeah.
did that.
What are we doing?
2 seconds. So I'm going to put my 2 command points, each in for a fight. Use this tactic when you choose a model and you're attempting to fight the fight phase. You can make 1 additional attack with that model for each enemy model within an inch of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, an extra 1.
Yep.
So going to be 4 attacks.
Yeah, because does he get 2, and then he gets
So
1 extra
no,
because he's combat?
Yeah.
Has he got 2 standard?
Sorry. So he's got 3 standard
Plus 1 for being a
plus 1
combat.
for combat guy. I think I forgot that last time.
And now plus 1 again.
1 again. So he's got 5
Okay.
on 4s though.
Yep. What did we get?
Just 1.
Just the 1 hit?
But it's going to be 2s. Strength 10. So 6. It's -3.
So 6 up on Guy Fieriax.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get a 5.
So it's D3 damage.
Yeah.
It's a big 3.
Is
It's
it?
0 wounds.
0 wounds.
3, 6, 5, and a 1 again. Guy Fieriax out.
Out
dead.
of action.
Give me that boy.
Wow. So both the leaders have
Sleep
been
well.
put out of action. We're going to potentially have dead leaders at the end of this.
This is going to be painful.
My second charge then from Face Biter.
Yep.
Going into your Reaver. So he's got 3 attacks. 2 base, 1 extra for the chopper on 3s. It's 2 hits, 2 6s and a 1. And then 4s, 2. There's no wounds.
Okay.
And then it's my turn, so I've got the last guy in there. Weird name.
Is it yours?
It's my turn now.
Oh yeah, it was your turn.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was the Raven Guard
So
initiative.
he's gonna fight. None of them have got flesh wounds, have they?
Not
No.
that you're in combat with, no.
Nah. So I'm just gonna.
That's not a flesh wound either.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 3 attacks into one of them.
Which one?
What one? Bear in mind that one of them can still attack you and one of them can't.
The one that can obviously still attack me.
What's his name?
If you've been paying attention.
Which one is it?
Face sucker, I think, or something.
You want it-
No,
you want
it's
it-
the
you
one.
want
It's the Brosnog or whatever his name is. We've got a weird name. It's got a weird one.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Brosnog.
Strugbug.
Yeah, it's Strugbog. So
Yeah.
3 attacks into Strongbow.
Yep. You regret that.
Strongbow.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
2 hits. Wounded. Oh, there we go. Another dice. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Minus?
What did you get?
No minus.
I got 4.
6 up save. That was a 3.
So
4, 5,
let's
or
see
6.
what happens. I get a 1.
That's for
one.
mocking him.
That's sad.
That's for mocking Strongbow.
So he's on a flesh wound.
So he gets a flesh wound.
Now he's coming back at you. 3 attacks on 3s.
Believe is he -1 to hit for having a flesh wound?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll just be 1 and then a 4 to wound.
Gets a wound.
It's a wound on a 4, no minus.
3 up save.
That'll be the standard 3-up save.
And I get it. It's a 6.
Cool.
Okay, that'll be the end of the fight phase. So for morale,
Yep.
we'll start with the Raven Guard. Do you have any flesh wounds?
Nope.
So you do not have any morale to take. You can't be broken.
Yep.
Over to the Orcs. Check to see if you're broken. What is the highest leadership on the board?
7.
And you got 2d6.
It's a 5. Bloody 5.
It's a 5, which means you're broken. Oh no, is that
No, it's not. No, I'm fine.
Yeah, but you've got one less guy on the board now as well. Is that not?
He doesn't count
No,
as
it's
being out
just
of action.
sorry. So a 5 is good. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's me being.
What do you have to get?
Less
You have to
than
get
your
less than your highest
leadership on the board.
Okay.
and you remain unbroken.
Yeah. So that goes to 6, is it?
No,
No, it doesn't go to anything.
that's just all you do.
That's just to check if
roll,
you're broken.
Roll less than.
Oh,
your
okay.
current.
So it doesn't matter if you've got like loads of models off the board. Oh yeah, because it just
That meant
it's
I
just
was
more than
broken.
half.
yeah. So there's no modifier for flesh wounds or anything either.
Well, no,
Not for that.
basically, he's got 2 guys left.
Yeah, yeah.
If they both had a flesh wound,
Yeah.
he would be broken, guaranteed.
Okay. Cool.
So you're not broken?
No.
So now we have some morale tests to take. You're one guy. However, he does have 2 people within 2 inches of him.
But
So,
I think I pretty much just need a 1.
yeah. How
Otherwise
many
he's-
people have you got out of action?
One run
Only-
off.
One of
Oh,
those
one ran off,
voluntarily
actually, yeah,
ran
so
off, so it'd be an
3,
8. But regardless, you
8.
need a 1.
Yeah, with a 6. If I get 1 or a 6, 6 gets me at my leadership.
But then you have, like, what's the
Minus
leadership?
6, so I've got 8 off.
Yeah, but it'd be 6 plus 8
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
minus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. see what you get, and then we'll work it out.
6.
6. So he's going to be shaken.
Yeah.
So
stirred.
Strongbow, Strognog or whatever his name was, is
Shaken.
shaken. That's your only flesh wound
Yep.
on the board. Now we have to roll to see if the game carries on. If the game doesn't carry on, the Orcs win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the player with the greatest strategic advantage rolls a d6, and on a 3+, it carries on.
And I rolled a 2.
And you rolled a 2, so that ends there, and the
Yeah.
Orcs will take the victory.
Ooh.
Well, wait, no, they didn't. The Orcs didn't win. So this is what I was talking about. We forgot about the victory points for putting things out of action right up until the very end there, where I announced the wrong winner. So in actual fact, of course, the Raven Guard do win. They take it on victory points. They put 8 models total out of action, getting 8 victory points. At one point, you can hear James decide not to run a bunch of models off the board because he thought that he had basically won on victory points anyway. However, we took a look at it, and even if he did that, he would have only been on 7, so it didn't really matter in the end regardless. And it still wouldn't have been enough to win, so we are calling it there at a Raven Guard victory, retroactively changing that wrong announcement at the end of the episode. You might notice that we are at the end of the episode now without the consequences of battle, and that is because this episode was pretty long, so we will be releasing the consequences of battle part of this mission as a separate bonus episode this Thursday, 4 p.m. GMT. So check back here then to find out the future of basically the entire Orc kill team, including the leader as well as Guy Fieriax. But for now, I'd like to thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week where we actually are taking a step back from the campaign, which will be Astra Militarum versus Blood Angels.